I was trying to explain this to my grandma today. She's like, so what's Noah doing? She's like, I just don't understand that. All right.
Howdy folks, welcome back to the Soothing Talks podcast. I'm your co-host, Noah Eisman, better known as the Slim-Killa. Sitting to my left
is Matthew James.
Your other co-host.
No, as known by. Good to see you guys.
We just referred him as Matthew.
Well, welcome back to the podcast, episode 2.
First one went so great, we were like, might as well do a second one.
I know, we just talk about whatever we want to talk about.
And maybe get a couple of more views than just talking to each other.
Yeah, maybe not.
We're introducing a new segment to our podcast called Hate or Debate, where we're going to look at the most controversial debates happening, whether we like the debate or if it's even worth our time. Matt, what's the debate for today?
Today's debate is something I've lost sleep over. We're talking the age-old debate, polar bear versus the hippo. Who would win?
So when Matt first brought this conversation point up to me, I wondered how much sleep he was having, right? It sounds like a terrible debate at first, but the longer you go, the more you think, man, this is pretty balanced either way.
Polar bear is an apex predator, all right? It's killing everything in the Arctic. It can swim in cold water, and it's vicious.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever seen a polar bear kill a seal?
Yeah,
like,
they throw them up into the air and stuff.
Crazy, okay?
It's insane.
That's our polar bear. On the other side, we have our hippo.
Which is a tank. It's a tank.
Now, I was losing sleep over this, but then I saw a post about a hippo that swallowed a kid whole and spit it back out. It couldn't kill the kid. Now, either
do you think that's morals, or
I was about to say it was either going through the motions morally, or it did not have the ability to kill the kid.
If they met in a zoo, like, right, the zookeeper got drunk and accidentally unlocked all the cages and forgot to relock them. Here's the thing that nobody really thinks about. These animals don't know that each other exist. Oh. So if you go speed, say polar bear has the speed and the ferocity, and the hippo has the strength, the brute strength. Which one of those wins? It really is a tie. And then you put it up to which one's smarter and can get the upper hand. But because neither of them knows of each other's existence.
There's no scouting report.
Exactly. It's which one is better on their feet and can adapt faster.
No, I think this is hard. Because, I mean, there is so much changing in the Arctic all the time, but it's only water or ice. Whereas if you look at the hippo, so much more animals around the hippo.
Yeah, so the fact that it already has an eye for fending for itself compared to the polar bear, which is the
just
apex predator.
Looking to eat.
Exactly. I didn't even think about that.
That's a hard one.
Do you know a max speed on a hippo?
I mean, I would say maybe 12 miles an hour.
19, that was pretty close.
Okay, 19 miles an hour, okay.
Same.
Now look up max speed on a polar bear.
25.
Okay.
That's not that big of a difference.
Think about body control.
Yeah,
that
agility.
Hippo's huge.
Agility-wise, that polar bear is moving.
So what do we think?
You know, you made a good point with the amount of creatures that's around it. I think I have to give it to the hippo now.
I'm going to go, I was originally team polar bear, but I have to go with team hippo now.
Obviously, this is one that we debate. We don't hate this one. We can agree that this is a valid debate.
This is for sure good debate. Talk to your friends about it. See what they say.
We've already said our take. What do you think? Do you think polar bear or hippo? And then also, does this make the hippo the apex predator? Because if
something to think about.
Because if a polar bear can't get it, what's going to take it? A lion? Basically the same animal.
It's a land polar bear, yeah.
For our second segment, Angry Corner with Matthew James.
Carhartt. I'm not very smart. Okay? I am just not very smart, Carhartt.
Clip it.
And a lot of people in this world are in my same boat. Now, when we go to wash our clothes, I don't care when I got the clothes, if it's brand new, if it's old, I put it into the washer, I put my soap pod in, I set it to heavy and to hot. Because if you wash your clothes on cold, you're a psychopath. And I will stand by that till the day I die.
I wash on cold.
Psychopath. Okay, moving forward. Do a lot of people wash their clothes on cold?
I think you might be weird, Matt. I'm pretty sure it's cold. Cold isn't supposed to shrink stuff.
I thought the hot stuff killed everything. Okay, well this might backfire on me, and I'm okay with it. When I buy a new sweatshirt, okay, Carhartt, I want to be able to toss that sweatshirt into the wash it, put it in the dryer, pull it out, and be done with it.
We're not sissies. We like to throw our darks and our lights together. We don't want to have to separate. That's the.
I'm not segregating. Okay.
Exactly.
I don't even see color nowadays.
They all go in the thing.
They all go in there.
They clean. They go in the other thing. They dry.
Okay, that's all there is, Carhartt. Okay, but when you make a sweatshirt that stains my socks blue, come on.
It's funny. I don't think anybody uses hot anymore.
And I'm starting to go back on this, but I'm too far deep. I'm too far deep where I like can't back up now.
Yeah.
Maybe I am crazy, but I just can't handle that. Like when I buy a clothes from you, can you wash it in your washer first? I digress.
So speaking of using cold and cold being better.
We are just on point with our segues today.
I'm like Paul Blart. I'm rocking a segue. I'm on like Alpha Brain, Sigma Grind Set TikTok right now.
Are you on Alpha Brain?
I don't know what Alpha Brain is. Is that like a coffee thing?
It's like Joe Rogan's pill.
But I'm on that side of TikTok right now. And I've been seeing so many things about cold showers and like cold baths and stuff. I was watching this podcast about how it's best, you get heightened recovery if you do like an ice bath 11 minutes every week. And so I've started doing 3-minute cold plunges at my buddy Drew's house. I told myself the cold water wasn't going to get me at all. Like I wasn't really tripping too much. And then I got in his pool and almost passed out because I wasn't like breathing well enough. So I was like, and you can't breathe out. The exhale is what's like, it's like holding you back.
Get in.
I can get it in. It's like, out. Yeah. So I did my first one on Wednesday, and that was the one where I like almost passed out. I'm gonna post a video of that because my reaction is actually like crazy. Like I thought I was gonna die for a second. And what's crazy is once you get out of the water, you spend like 3 minutes where you don't feel any cold. Like your body is warming itself, and you feel hot. You feel like kind of pins and needles on your back, but you feel warm. And then like another wave hits you where you just start like shaking like crazy, and that's when you dry off and put your work clothes back
But for
on.
for the little period after, you're totally
You feel
fine.
awesome. Yeah.
I want to try that. Me and my roommate have been wanting to get a little horse trough and try it out.
Yeah, I definitely recommend it.
And I've heard they're really good for you too.
Yeah.
It's like the endorphins they release. And
It releases endorphins, supposed to relieve stress, supposed to increase blood flow, supposed to help your immune system, something like that. How you can basically say cold water does everything, especially not bleed your clothes.
yeah, okay, that's messed up. Oh, we need to figure out how to say goodbye on this podcast.
Yeah, so this is the one thing we never got. Our intro was easy, welcome back but we've never gotten a good closing.
Yeah. Should we do another closing jingle like we sometimes do?
Farewell. Thank you for coming. Rock boom. You guys really still here after all 8 minutes? Well, I appreciate you. Matt and I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch all of our videos today. If you want the full podcast, link is in the description. This episode was heavily edited, so there's a lot of stuff in this episode. Go check it out. If you want last week's episode, we got it for you right here. And if you've been liking the Slim-Killa recently, maybe think about hitting that subscribe button. We appreciate you guys. Catch you later.